You guys are probably sick of all the shitty remakes in Hollywood. Well, how about the same sort of storytelling in politics this time around? Yes, exactly. The more things change, the more they stay the same, and the shitty fucking continuation, the sequels, always suck more than the previous iterations. And what do we have here again? A couple of rhinos making really fucking bad, dumb decisions. Okay, you have blockhead Lisa Murkowski, who in the picture the Breitbart shows is looking extra fucking Duplo-y. And then, of course, Mitt Romney, I won't be racist or sexist. They're going to end up voting for Ketanji Brown Jackson, which everybody fucking knew to begin with. I think Susan Collins already threw her wig hat into the ring on this one. Joe Manchin said he was going to vote for her anyways. And it's like, when I was covering this a little bit closer, and I still don't know when the Senate vote's going to end up happening. It's no earlier than, I think it was like April 10th or something like that. Okay. She was always going to get confirmed. Okay. Democrats had the fucking votes in place, and they would have preferred if the Republicans could have just, stayed on the sidelines, if they would have caucused with the party, and the Democrats would have done the same. They could have had the first black female vice president come waddle down and a fucking slosher wine glass, come in and cast the deciding vote to nominate and confirm the first ever, according to some outlets, black justice to the Supreme Court. Well, at least she's the first black female one, okay? And when it comes to, she's so qualified, that's about the only thing that she's qualified for, because I've also said this again and again. She is one of the least remarkable people I have ever seen speak, and I've seen a lot of confirmation hearings when it comes to this Biden administration, and she's about as I've ever seen in an elected official or an appointed official in this case. She's just, she has such an extensive history. Yeah, she worked in a public defender's office, and she was a federal court judge. Cool. She was on a couple of different circuits. Great. Most of her landmark decisions were overturned. Wonderful. She is also a pedo apologist. Great for the Biden administration, but long term, she's only 54 or something like that. So she's going to be on the bench, theoretically, for 30, 35 fucking years. I wish her a long and happy, healthy life, but God, we're going to be saddled with the poor decisions of these spineless fucks for a very long time, aren't we? Republican Senators Lisa every time I see a picture of her, that's immediately what comes to mind. And I think that's probably what's going on between those ears, if anything, just Lisa Murkowski and Mitt Romney, great, announced on Monday that they will vote to confirm President Joe Biden's Supreme Court nominee, Ketanji Brown Jackson. Senators' announcement came just hours after the Senate Judiciary Committee tied bipartisan lines 11-11 to advance Jackson's nomination. Senate Democrat leader Chuck Schumer moved to discharge Jackson's nomination to a full Senate after the deadlock vote. Wow, imagine that. Murkowski cited Jackson's demeanor and temperament. Perfect, wonderful. She's nice and she was dressed appropriately, so I'm going to vote for her, fucking tard. As reasons why she would vote to confirm her after multiple in-depth conversations. I like her. She's a nice lady. And a deliberate review of her record in recent hearings. Oh, really? Oh, really? Did you like the time where she couldn't describe what a female was, or a woman was, sorry, or did you like the time where she allowed some sex offender to go out after a 3-month conviction to go out and reoffend again? Did you really like that? Did that just linger in your mind and think that she had the demeanor and temperament to be a successful Supreme Court judge? Cool. I will support her historic nomination. See, she didn't want to be called a racist or a misogynist. I don't know, internalizing her misogyny, whatever. But remember, Murkowski voted against Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation to the Supreme Court in 2018. Doesn't matter how old and unfuckable a feminist is always going to be a feminist. My support rests on Judge Jackson's vagina, which no one questions. Her demonstrated judicial independence, fucking sentencing like every other cretin in the DC circuit, okay? Yeah, independence, alright. Her demeanor and temperament, and the important perspective she would bring to the court as a replacement for Justice Breyer, who she clerked for before. Murkowski also called out corrosive politicization of the review process for Supreme Court nominees. Remember, she voted against Brett Kavanaugh. Just saying. It also rests on my rejection of the corrosive politicization of the review process for Supreme Court nominees, which on both sides of the aisle fucking brainlet detected, is growing worse and more detached from reality by the year. Shut your fucking yap. Oh, speaking of people I'd like to kick in the fucking head, Mitt Romney called Jackson a well-qualified jurist and a person of honor, and also a person of color. Is that racist? I don't know. I'm a Mormon. I got magical underwear. After reviewing Judge Jackson's record and testimony, I have concluded that she is a well-qualified jurist and a person of honor. I do not expect to agree with every decision she made in court. I believe that she is more than meets the standard of excellence and integrity. And she's black! Ugh, just fucking write that. The final line of your statement should have been blackety black, 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 woman. I won't vote against her. Terrific. Thanks, Mitt. Once again, just a fucking beacon of brightness and intelligence. But what do you expect? He does this time after time after time, and Collins and Murkowski do it over and over and over again. It's like we haven't progressed in politics in how fucking long, okay? And then you get this development again, okay? What's old is new again. Earlier in the week, we had old fucking Barry Obama turn up at the White House. Oh, it's just like old times. I can't still see a lot of familiar faces around here. Well, you could be seeing another one because, okay, somebody who should have retired a long fucking time ago ended up kicking the fucking can in Alaska, breaking open a new congressional seat that is apparently gonna be filled by Sarah Palin. Cool. I like Sarah Palin. Some of her decisions she just kind of turned into, or maybe she's adopted the skin suit. Maybe she's going to be a chameleon. It is a woman after all. I'm not entirely sure when it comes to all this stuff, but she's been saying the right stuff for a long enough time where it's like, it's probably going to be better than any of the alternatives. So that's for certain. But she ended up getting the endorsement of Trump, which was worth its weight and its self-tanner and gold, whatever is heavier. It doesn't really much matter, but she's going to be the new congressperson for Alaska instead of trying to primary out Lisa Murkowski in 2022. Fuck. Whatever. Former President Donald Trump has endorsed former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin after she announced the bid for a congressional seat left vacant by a sudden death. Sudden death. He was fucking 88. I'm pretty sure it's not sudden at that point. Wonderful patriot Sarah Palin of Alaska just announced that she is running for Congress, and that means that there will be a true America First fighter on the ballot to replace the late and legendary Congressman Don Young. Died suddenly at 88. Don Young. Great first name. Wonderful first name. Tremendous, beautiful first name, in fact. It's wonderful. A lot of successful people have the first name Don. But Young, come on now. Trump noted that Palin endorsed him while he ran for president in 2016 before continuing to praise the former Republican vice presidential nominee. Yeah, exactly. Somebody's got to, because her presidential nominee was a backstabbing old fuck. Held up Obamacare with his last fucking dying vindictive breath from his fucking deathbed, my friend. I wake up every single morning thanking the good Lord for fucking implanting that brain tumor. Trump noted that Sarah has been a champion for Alaska values, Alaska energy, Alaska jobs, and the great people of Alaska. More Alaskan things. Alaska polar bears, Alaska highways, Alaska's view of Russia from my backyard. She is one of the most popular governors because she stood up to the corruption in both the state government and the fake news media. Yeah, okay. He said, adding that Palin is tough and smart and will never back down, and I am proud to give her my complete and total endorsement and encourage all Republicans to unite behind this wonderful person and her campaign to put America first. Well, to be fair, to completely and totally support her, you have to live in a certain district in Alaska, I guess, whatever. Palin acknowledged the endorsement on social media, said she was honored to receive the boost. Young's death, funny, sounds like a punk band, means a special election will be held to fill the seat. The all-party primary will take place on June 11th, and the top 4 vote-getters advancing to August 16th special general election. More than 50 people have declared their candidacy, including Republican Senators John Cogle, Josh Revick, Democratic State Assemblyman, Christopher Constant, and Al Gross. Too easy. The Democratic nominee for a seat in 2020. So very popular people, by the way. I don't recognize a name there. That's nice for Sarah. Nick Bejic, one of the candidates, told for Epoch Times in an email about Trump's endorsement. That's nice. What else do you say? I was like, cool. Our campaign is excited about all the endorsements we've been receiving from respected Alaskans from across the state who are going to blah, 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 blah. We talked to a fucking guy who lived in an igloo. That's wonderful. He tells us we're great. Gross added.
The race is about Alaska. My opponent is getting a lot of support from outside while I take my message right to Alaskans. I am focused on earning the support of Alaskans in the race.
I fucking played out well for you last time, stupid. Palin has not held elected office since 2009. And yeah, she was a late addition to the race, but she's probably going to end up winning it anyway. She has the biggest name recognition, and people probably still like her from when she was governor, okay? Like, there's only so many porn parodies that you can make before it's like, that's kind of funny, and she didn't, spurg out too hard about him. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and vote for the porn governor. Great. Wonderful. It'll give Lisa Ann's old ass something to do for the next fucking little while. She'll make Nailin' Palin 25, and she'll have fucking Johnny Sins in a wheelchair fuck her in the ass or something like that. I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun for everyone. Fun for all of Congress, don't you know? With all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.